Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 10th to the 16th. Why did I want to say the 22nd? Does the 22nd mean something to you at the moment? Possibly. But so from the 10th to the 16th of February. Yeah, the energies in the energy update that we were talking about this week here. And we have the messages as well from the Earth. You can see that on our channel. But the elements that are coming through for you, they're sort of mixed bag. They do sort of play well for you. But it also asks you to sort of take a stance emotionally. That's what it seems to be. I feel that there's a bit of a burden upon your shoulders, and I think it's got something to do with the past that needs to be. I don't think you can just forget it because I think that's really difficult to do. But I think it's a case where you need to sort of like come to terms with it, as it were, or come to terms with something that is almost it's within you. It's sort of kind of it's going to help you to change and develop parts of you that are much more enjoyable for you and gives you a lot more security as you go through it. Let's just see what's going on with the with the energies coming through. Here we go with the general energies. There seems to be a project within your financial side, and it's will it, won't it sort of scenario going on. It's a bit of a and it needs some sort of like clarification on that. On your relationship side here, though, I think this is where you're building that inner strength at the moment. It could have been a case that relationships might have been tumultuous for over the past and that has made you a bit sort of weary of wary of sort of like not weary, wary of relationships and so forth. Yeah, I think there is a great inner strength that's building within you. There is a good deal of anticipation, wanting to explore different avenues of life, and this is where I don't think you should be holding yourself back. Maybe, and that wary side of you is it's not it's not helping you. And what could really help you is letting go and engaging with life. And once you do that, I think that's when you're going to start getting some good results. Certainly on the relationship side. On the financial side here, I think you just got a great opportunity that's coming your way, but it comes out of you engaging in it. It comes out of you enjoying what you're doing. If you're sort of like trying too hard to do it perfectly, which you always do, sometimes you'll lose that sense of, oh yeah, I really enjoy this. And once you enjoy it, actually the perfection is comes out a lot easier. So on the relationship side, you got the karmic path there. It seems to be set in stone, as if to sort of say, this is what you've got to do. And this, yeah, look at that. You get the King of Pentacles here. I think you have on your karmic path here, there isn't choices to be made. So I wouldn't worry about making choices. I think there's just acts to be done. And you have a lot of knowledge and understanding. And with that knowledge and understanding, I think that's what you're breeding, that inner security within you, which is fantastic. Let's just see what the synchronicities are doing here. Something to do with a phone, something to do with communication, maybe someone that you are speaking to or you should be speaking to, but it's pulling you outwards. Yeah, look at that Queen of Wands. It's pulling you out. I feel like there's like you need to get engaged in life. I think you need to communicate. I think you need to worry a lot less about it, about life, and starting, really allowing your enjoyment to happen. And there is lots of possibilities at her feet. The only thing is once she starts enjoying that one moment of being there in that moment, that's when the magic can be really. That's when the magic can start. And you've got this power situation going on with the king and queen here. On your past is a little bit, it's playing towards this. It's almost as if like you've been restricting yourself and now you're allowing yourself freedom to enjoy. Yeah, there is a change of there's a wind of change, there's an air of change within your relationship side and within your spiritual side. And I think your past of whatever you've been through may have been quite difficult is now coming back round again in a way that it's giving air underneath your wings, as it were. So it's giving you flight in your future self. It seems to be connected to this telephone call, to this connection to the synchronicities. So if you're thinking about someone and you can't get them out of your mind and they keep coming up on the radar, there is a reason for that. And maybe it's a case of following that. Yeah, I think you do need to take a leap of faith here, Libra. And it's probably not your strongest assets, taking a leap of faith, but I do think you should do, simply because things are starting to play in your favor. Look at that setup there. You got, this beautiful sort of base that it comes in a very divine counterpart, and your past is breeding a lot of energy into your life. And once you do make that leap of faith, I think you're going to come up with some really good stuff for you, Libra. And it's just a case of doing it, I think, more than anything else. Let's just see what the connection is from this week here. That's playing to this. It's all playing to the outside world. It's enacting in your. I think it's you allowing your intuition to cast out the old and bring in the new. Yeah, you got to put in action a plan. I think you do need to take these steps forward. I do think you need to take a leap of faith in love. I think it will open a lot of doors for you, and certainly maybe there is traveling in this. Maybe there is a traveling that you need to do. I think you need to sort of like finally take the bull by the horns. That's what I feel like on the relationship side. And, if you've been thinking about someone and you haven't said anything to them, I would say it. What's the point keeping it to yourself? That sort of emotion should be shared. So, you can open doors, whatever it is for you, but it's all about you. It's all about your security this week and feeling good about where you're going. Okay, let's just see what's going on the financial side. You got the karmic path. That seems to be playing into the past. It seems to be a fact that you're rediscovering all the assets you have within you, and you're going to start playing to your strengths. You've got the temperance card, yeah. So it is being patient. You've got to be patient, and that's what's creating that. Is it not? Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Sort of scenario that's going on in your life, maybe. But this is it. You have that beautiful energy that's coming through where you can turn that negatively into a positive. Sort of saying, I don't know. I really don't know whether it's going to be or not going to be. But whatever it is, I know I'm going to put in the work, and I'm going to put in the attention into what I'm doing. So then, therefore, is a very good chance that it's going to happen. And I think it will happen. This is where I think you're going to start turning things in your favor. In the synchronicities to the outside world, I think the more you shine and the more you explore, because it's pointing to the general energies, the more you explore and the more you shine your light, the more people will be attracted to you. Yeah, you've got to just have this one flow energy, I think. The 7 of Cups here, I think it's showing you the evident path. The number 7 for me is the revelation, and it's revealing those inner sort of energies that you have within you, that you've got to let yourself shine in order to, it's going to help contribute to this great possibility within your future. Your past is playing into the temperance card. I think this is possibly an idea that you've had maybe for a very long time. Could be talking like 10, 15, 20 years even, but whatever it is, it could be 5 years, whatever. It's been a plan that you've had for some time, and you're now, with your patience, it's finally coming to the surface, and you can turn the negative into positive within your life. Look at that, you get the Queen of Pentacles. There is a definite divine counterpart factor going on here, because you've got the King of Pentacles on the other side on your karmic path, and this comes from your past. This has a lot of security within her, and she is developing that. And I think that security comes from that letting your light shine, letting your attributes really come to the surface, and just being patient about it. That queen there's not really going anywhere. She's waiting for the goods to come to her. And I think that's what you should be doing. The future depends on this past here. It depends upon your patience as well. And it is the ultimate success. You have a great opportunity, Libra, within your financial side. It could be something that you might have had a job and you might have been working on something on the sideline, and all of a sudden that sideline thing becomes really important and becomes more important than the job, and therefore you give up your job and you start doing that sideline which you so love. But whatever it is, it's a success that comes from within you. It's you that's bringing this success to the fore, and it's because of that security that you're building in you. Absolutely strong, powerful stuff for you this week. Let's just see what the engagement is on this week here. It's all about you. It's coming back to that. This week here is all about you. It's coming back to that Nine of Cups. Yeah, you know the steps you need to take in order to get towards your success. And apparently your success is being brought from within you at the moment, Libra. Absolutely brilliant for you. A brilliant pathway to be following. And it's going to make you feel so secure because you are conscious about how you're putting every little step into place. Once you realize that, that's when you're going to be, the perfection will flow naturally because you're so enjoying what you're doing. And this has got to be like this because I enjoy it like this. Then that's the perfect way in which you do it. So if you're looking to get your business or your project or your career path on the direction that you want to be going in, just allow your enjoyment of what you do to start shining. Let's just have a look and see what's going on with your elements. Now, on the energy update, we talked about air and water energies that are coming through at the moment. And you do obviously have that pure air that goes all the way around you. You know, very high, the most highly strung mental sign of all. And that's why you've got the Justice card and the Queen of Swords. It's very shung, very precise when it wants to be. And you also get this air that's coming through you as well here. But you don't have a much in the way of air-water combinations. You've got this air and water down there, and you've got this water that comes in through here. And this gives you that fixed direction that you need to be taking, that you need to be shining from within you more than anything else. And it's an emotional consistency, and I think that emotional consistency gives you that that confidence to go on and be or create the relationship that you want. But it's calling you now, and at some point you've got to answer that call from within you. And I think that's on that relationship side there. There is that sort of shouldn't I as well aspect that we see on the financial side. And here I think it's a definite you should do. On the financial side, I think it's much more of a case of, putting in the steps, because we're talking about the material world, putting in the steps, you get the results. So I'm going to pull some cards down here and see what's going on with the Queen of Wands, because it seemed to be the most important one here. I'm also going to pull some cards up here for your future thing, this Six of Wands, because you do get the water and the air playing on the opposite sides, and also that water that sort of comes through on your relationship side as well, and see what the messages are coming from the earth for you. Okay, so let's start off with the Queen of Wands. Seems to be the most important card on the table at the moment. Now you get the Fool again. It's all about a leap of faith. At some point, if you want it and it keeps pulling at your heartstrings, you've got to go after it. Look at that. You get the Knight of Wands as well. Be spontaneous. And I think that's what the travel's all about. Be spontaneous. Be that Empress. Be that person who has complete and utter control over your own destination. And that's what the Empress does. She has control over her empire in a very emotional way. And I think here, this is when all of a sudden in the past, anything in the past can be converted into really good, positive flow for you. Let's just see what's going on here between the Two of Wands and the Fool card. What's this plan of action that you need to put in place? Look at the Hierophant as well. You've now got the Hierophant twice here. You got it once on the your financial side, but that comes from you, and this is coming from the energy. And the Hierophant knows those steps that they need to take in order to get there. You've got to be confident on your financial side to get towards that star, to get towards that six of wands. And I think the energy is encouraging that within your relationship side as well. And yeah, there is a divine counterpart going on there. There is a divine counterpart going on there. Stop. Don't sit and wait. Don't get fixed in your emotions here, Libra. You've got to take that leap of faith. And when you do, look at that, you get the Queen of Pentacles. Twice the Queen of Pentacles is out here now with the King of Pentacles on that side. I think there's a lot of security that can come to your life if you just enact upon your inner being, really, your inner emotions. Let's just see what's going on the financial side. You get the Page of Pentacles. As I said, I think it's the putting in place the steps that are going to take you towards your success, concentrating on them, allowing yourself to shine, watching yourself plant that seed, nurture that fruit and then sell that fruit, and it's going to be your success that comes within you. You get the Page of Wands as well. It's all about learning the putting in place of your victory this week here, concentrating on the very here and now and what's going on around you. The Three of Wands as well, and it probably plays into that that Temperance card there. It may seem like that the energy is not going to allow you to explode as yet, because you've got to go through this page transition, and then you can finally let go of the something in the past that was holding you back for everything. And I think that is, I'm trying to get that card out, that is the destination. The Ten of Swords is definitely the past, as it were. So beautiful energies playing for you at the moment here, Libra. There you go. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Thank you very much for all the support you give to this channel. Don't forget about the energy update and the messages from the earth as well that you can see here. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.